Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Deer Hunters. I'm here to tell you today I got some good news pertaining to the 6.5 Creedmoor. I've been a skeptic of the 6.5 Creedmoor for a long time, but I'm liking it more and more, and I'll tell you why. Because look at this buck. I just nailed this one this week. In our last video, we went over 3 different types of ammo, and I'll throw them up here on the screen as we go through them. One was a Hornady interlock bullet, 129 grain I think it was, 125 grain Winchester, and a 129 grain Remington Core-Lokt Tipped. All 3 of these we tested. I think this is the favorite. If I was going to hunt with factory ammunition, this is what I would choose. This is before the 200-pound buck. This is after the 200-pound buck that I hit this past Monday. This thing is just fantastic. I don't know how you could ask for a better bullet. I was hunting from a ground blind, and he walked, within 25 yards of me. I grunted at him. He stood at attention, and I hit him right in the square in the shoulder at 25 yards. Now, most bullets, company core bullets, lead bullets, would just come apart when you hit them. When you hit something, solid that close. I mean, this bullet had to be going 2,800 feet per second when it hit him. I mean, this thing, it opened up to over twice the caliber. It was like 0.6 across the front of this bullet. I mean, look at that thing. And it held most of the weight of the bullet. It went all the way through his front shoulder, through his ribs on the backside, and this bullet was just about to come through the skin. It was between the hide on the outside and the rib cage. But, I mean, you can't ask for better performance than that. It dropped the deer instantly. He never knew what hit him. And this bullet, after I recovered it, weighed it, it was 75 grains. It shut off, some of the lead, but it held together. You see the back of it here. Get a good view of it. This Core-Lokt did the job. I'm glad this is what I recommended because, and I told you if I was going to use factory ammo, that's what I would use. And I did. I took it out. Put that deer down. He was like a little over 208, 210, something like that. Full weight. But I'm telling you, this thing really put him down quick. And I'm really proud of him. That's the best deer I've killed in several years. I got this bad boy right there a few years ago in Missouri. But this is the best deer I've killed off this lease that I've had for like 20 years. This is the best one. Or the largest one, anyway. Now, where do you go from here? Well, the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to try a Hornady SST. I think it's going to perform similar to the Core-Lokt bullet, but may not be able to get one at 25 yards and duplicate the put it through a 200-pound whitetail, but at least I'll be able to take it out. And we should be able to get, could get another buck, but we'll for sure be able to take a couple of does with this and see how it performs. I'm expecting it to zip right through a doe, 100-pound, 120-pound doe. But I really am liking the 6.5 Creedmoor a lot more than I did before. So come back and see us here in a few days, and we'll probably have some results of the 6.5 Creedmoor with the Hornady. I say Hornady sometimes. People take that. It drives them crazy. But the Hornady 123 SST. But I just wanted to come back and I tell you about my experience with the 129 grain Core-Lokt and the 6.5 Creedmoor. And come back and see us, and maybe we'll have some more information real soon.